Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel and my first video. So we'll see how this is gonna go because I have my daughter here on the side playing him in the playroom. But it's a window here, so it's a really good lighting, and I really want to record this video for you. So I thought no matter the circumstances, I have to get this message out. Because I work as a fertility coach, and on my Instagram I shared the other day a testimonial from a client that I worked with. Really amazing client who did a fantastic transformation during our time together and also afterwards, because the long time effects that these changes had was so incredible to see. And I wanted to go through what we actually did, me and her, during our time together to change her daily habits, her goals, her routines, and her thinking. So grab yourself a tea, maybe a pen and a paper to write down. And I think you might recognize yourself in this story. So let's dig into it, because I don't want to make this video like a half an hour long. But yeah, feel also free to check out my Instagram, Hannah Fritz Fertility, for a lot of fertility tips. I update every day, and there you have obviously a more short format. And I thought on this YouTube channel I will record a little bit longer videos if you want to take part of more content and really know the background of the topics that I'm discussing on my Instagram. So I will tell you a little bit of the client situation first, the background. She contacted me and was really ready for a change in her life, because she was working full-time in a corporate job and was working a lot of over hours, and was incredibly depleted and stressed, and was not feeling joy anymore in her life. And that obviously had a lot of effects on her health, both mentally and physically. She was suffering from, since a long time, endometriosis, and those symptoms was really strong at that time. And also she was having some social relations, friends that she didn't feel connected to anymore. She didn't really also have time for her friends, and obviously mainly having time for her work. And she was also working out, but then focusing quite a lot on running, which was in that situation putting maybe even more stress on her system. So she was really ready for a change. And actually, just when we started to work together, she quit her job so that she had a really good head start to focus on her new kind of life and the changes that we were gonna do. So it was quite an extreme situation in her daily life, and to balance her hormones, she realized, I need to quit my job. I need to do something else because this is coming in the way. So that was the foundation that she had. Okay, I need to switch jobs and switch up the main thing in my life that is causing a lot of stress. So that was the background. So we started to look through the different areas in her life where we could make the biggest impact to balance her hormones. And it was 4 main areas that we looked at. And the first was nutrition and supplements. And there she was actually already really good. Eating a lot of whole foods, not so much processed foods, eating really regularly. She was then vegetarian. So we talked about boosting her nutrition a lot with fats, healthy fats and proteins. And I encourage her to also maybe try some animal protein, because that can really also boost your system. We can get a lot of good protein from plants, for example, chickpeas. In our diet, I love to use that in my veggie trays, for example, with vegetables. But sometimes when you're in the body in such a stressed modus, and maybe really need some like boosting nutrients, then some animal protein can really help. And also, so to mainly build on her already quite good base with nutrition, and then also boost her body with supplements. And especially because she was suffering from endometriosis, you can adapt the supplements also to that. And there I also want to add a disclaimer that I am no doctor, and I'm not replacing by any means a gynecologist or a doctor. So there I can only give advice, and then you can also research yourself and obviously consult with your physician. and see there what can suit you. But we came up to some high quality supplements that she could try out daily to boost her body as well as nutrition. So that was the first step. And the second one was lifestyle adjustments. And there, obviously, she had a very stressful, draining lifestyle when we first met. And this changed a lot, obviously, when she quit her job and had some more time to focus on herself before doing something new. So we looked at, for example, social relations was a big part, where she felt that some friends was maybe not really, she was putting a lot of energy into some relations which was maybe not meant to continue. So this was something that I coached her in, like, how can you think there? What friends should you maybe focus on to get like good energy in your life? Because I really believe that we're not meant for everyone, and it's not something bad. It's just like the flow of life. And sometimes we're maybe, that friend maybe, has other priorities right now, or like you have different kind of priorities in your life. And then you can just focus on the ones in your life that, where the flow is better, so to say. And this helped her a lot as well to find peace in that, because it stressed her. And it was a lot about her lifestyle needed to calm down. She was juggling a lot of also thought about everything going on. So we also put focus on the social media use, to not get so much input all the time, like how much was she using Instagram or other social media platforms, which kind of accounts was she following, and feeding her mind with, to not stress her there more than to really limit the social media use. And also to have wind down time in the evening to calm the body down, and also during the morning to start slow and not stress herself in the morning, to really have a calm moment, have something good to eat, and start the day calmly. So this was the first 2 out of 4 steps that we looked at to really start balancing her hormones, and also going into the third step. I'm looking also at my points here at the same time to not forget anything for you, was the exercise routine. And this is something really important when you want to balance your hormones and when you want to get pregnant naturally, to not stress the body. I'm talking about this a lot, to not stress the body unnecessarily. Because what will happen then is that it will wreck our hormones, and then also it's not going to be beneficial for our reproductive hormones if our body is in a stress, fight or flight mode, and our body doesn't know the difference from if we're running from an animal trying to survive, or if we're just like running after a whole day of work when we're already so stressed, and we're going out to run and push our body to the max. And the worst is also, for example, if we do it at the wrong time in the cycle. I just posted a reel about this on my Instagram, how we can work out according to our cycle and use that. But she was running a lot, so that we wind down a little bit. Like, she still loved to jog sometimes, for example, but we focused mainly on walks, and also doing yoga, swimming or Pilates. A lot of walking. She had a dog, so she was walking with the dog a lot. And just calming down her exercise routine to be able to balance out her hormones more. And the last one, but not least, was to ease her endometriosis symptoms. And this was, it's incorporated in basically all of the other points, because endometriosis has a lot to do with inflammation in the body. And inflammation is highly connected to nutrition, also stress a lot, and basically everything we do in our life, also all of our habits. So there you can really have a huge impact with both nutrition and lifestyle adjustments. But to reduce inflammation and basically ease the symptoms, to get the body in a better state to be able to conceive naturally. So there we also, instead of using painkillers for the first days of her period, we talked about other ways to ease her pain and her symptoms. And this is not something that will happen in just one cycle. To ease endometriosis symptoms, it's a long-term process, and you have to be patient. And this is something we worked a lot with as well. How can I be patient in this process to feel better, to feel more like myself again, to experience joy again? It took, I would say, about a month before we came really into it and she started to see real results. And because you need to go through a few cycles, like at least 1 or 2, to be able to see the results that you have been working on. And basically every day in your cycle, you can do something for your health. So it's not only just when you start over and you have your period, it's basically every single day you can do something. So this is what we focused on a lot, to see the long road, but that it is a light at the end of the tunnel. And this was amazing when she started to see these results after about a month in, when she had implemented the changes. And the result was that she started to feel like a new person. She got her joy back. She had some new ideas. What can I do now after I quit my job? And she actually started her own business, which was really, really amazing to see, so inspiring. And she felt more in tune with her body, with new incorporated habits, and she had energy, and yeah, her pain was reduced, and she at the end then didn't need to take as many or if any painkillers during her first days of her period, which she really had to do in the beginning when we started to work. And she also, the very end result of this, which makes me so happy to see, and it's why I work with this. My passion was that she ended up in a healthy pregnancy after our time together. And this just made me so happy that I could help her, because she was the one who was doing all of these changes in her life, but that I could be a part of that and support her on this road was really, really, really motivating for me and fantastic to see. So I'm so proud of her, and she should be so proud of herself. That she started out being in such a stressful lifestyle, but ended with actually calming down, finding joy, finding healthy habits, balanced her hormones, and got pregnant naturally. So that was really, really amazing. And it just shows that your body is capable of transformation. Your body is resilient, and you can actually have a huge impact with lifestyle changes, nutrition, and just so much you can do yourself. And there, I'm so happy to support you. If you have any thoughts or questions regarding your fertility, if you want to start working with me, just reach out, send me a DM, or you can also book a free consultation, 30 minutes, via the link in my bio. And I am so happy to support you there if you want to aim for a healthy pregnancy this year. Now my little one is requiring my attention. So thank you so much for watching, and talk to you soon again. Bye bye.